Hello, everyone. I am mad, but also glad. Um, I am at the Humane Society in Pasadena, California. Not mad about that. They're nice. They have good doggies and kitties. I've adopted from here and done some volunteer work from here. And I look hugely fat because I'm leaning back in the chair. It's always an excuse, right? The camera puts on 10 pounds. But I'm here because I wanted to make a cash donation and get it in right away because of something. We see these things online and we respond to individual things. I make regular recurring donations. I don't have it like set to take $20 of my out of my checking account Mondays. Once a month or anything like that. It's not like that. It is more like they send me one of those little envelopes, and I can't write a check because I don't have a checking account that has checks. I do have a checking account, but it doesn't have checks. It's all done electronically, so I will electronically send it. They're reminders, of the different animals. And we hear the sad songs and the animals on the television and all that. But I do get those, and so I will do those on a regular basis. But then you'll see one thing that like that was the Friends of Freddy, that dog that was thrown down a trash chute and it survived. It was badly malnourished. People tie a dog onto a tree and leave it in the middle of the woods, and it's found 8 days later, and miraculously it's still alive. And you hear all these terrible, terrible stories, and those are the ones that kind of get you to donate to that thing, and it's effective, and I have no problem with that. I think that they should do that. That way you can actually know where your money's going to. What is the money going to be used for? This money is going to be used for this. Well, someone here, I guess, in the Pasadena, California area, is a big coward, a keyboard coward, a loser, someone that hates themselves. They obviously hate themselves. Maybe they're a future serial killer. I don't know. Boy, I look huge. A future serial killer. I don't know. They say they usually start with animals, torturing and killing animals, innocent. They kill the innocent. So this person, I don't know if I can say the word. Let's just say, if you are working in your backyard and it's a broken pipe, you have to dig what is called a hole. You have to dig a hole. And Fonzie says, "Ay, that person is an hole." You can't say the whole word. What it did, I can't even call it a person. I don't know if it's a man or woman. I'm sure it's some young man that did it. Took an arrow and shot a mother possum. Just shot a possum with an arrow. I don't see a possum long enough to really line up a shot and shoot it with an arrow or a gun or throw a knife at it or hit it with a rock. When I see them, they're usually scurrying somewhere, or they will be eating some trash. The dumpster. They spook. It's a big rat, but it's just a sweet little opossum. Not that a rat isn't necessarily bad either. Just like it startles you. What's that? I've seen raccoons I thought was a husky. That's how big it was. A husky pup or something. But what they did is this person, this creature, this piece of shit. Ooh, hopefully that goes through. You know what it is. You agree with me, I'm sure. It's a piece of smelly shit. But maggot-filled piece of shit. Took an arrow and shot a mother possum who had babies in her pouch. Luckily, somebody found the mama. She didn't die. She was hiding out. They thought she had a stick. They lying across the stick. So they knew she was injured. They didn't realize someone had shot her through her body with an arrow. And whenever you find a possum on the side of the road, you just check the pouch. If it's a male, I guess they don't really have a pouch. Is it like men? We have men, humans. We have nipples, but we don't really produce milk unless you believe that kind of thing. I don't know. She had been shot with these little babies, and the babies are now still alive. I think she's still alive. Possums only live to be like 2 or 3 years old. They don't have a real long life expectancy anyhow, but they sure are durable if you think about the fact that she was shot with an arrow and she's still alive, and she was trying to protect her baby. So when they get injured, they go into hiding. They'll hide somewhere, like, oh no, I'm injured. If you're attacked by an animal, a lot of times it's because they have damaged teeth, they've been injured, they're sick, and that's why they attack. It's out of their normal realm of things to do. They don't normally go around attacking a person. Like recently with the mountain lion, I guess it killed one brother, and then the other brother went for help, and it looks like he died too. I got two different stories. One is two brothers in California looking for deer antlers. One is dead, one is injured. Then I saw later that both of them had died. I'll have to look that up. But it's when they're injured, sick, or whatever. And a lot of the time, what happens to these animals, we do it to them, and then it attacks. First of all, we take away their habitat by saying, "I like to live in the mountains. The mountains are very, very pretty." We move up into the mountains, and we're surprised when a mountain lion is in the mountains, or a bear is in the mountains. So it's usually due to man. Can't say man. Humans? Can you say human anymore? Because it has the word man. I don't know if you can say human. Mammal. What are we? Homo sapiens? I don't even know if you're allowed to say Homo sapien. Whatever we are, it's usually our stupidity that causes this. But anyway, I just want to let you know that we did make I'm not asking for kudos. Kudos to me. I did not donate a lot of money, but I was able to come down here and donate a $20 donation. Now, if you like to donate to these sweet possum babies, and I hope that you will, or to their general donation thing, you can come here, you can slate it to whatever you want. So I just said, can you put that for those poor little babies? And I said, I make other donations to the Humane Society for the, across the board, for vaccinations, for feeding. They have a group that goes out and brings food out to the homeless people, for surgeries and medical for the animals. A lot of these animals, it's kind of like me when I had the injured foot. They probably should have cut my leg off. That's cheaper. They probably should euthanize the mom and kill the babies. That's cheaper. But thank God I didn't lose a leg, and thank God these guys are still alive. And that, I'm not saying they probably should have. I'm saying popular opinion, popular thought on this process would be cut off my leg and kill these animals. But as long as they're not suffering, and I'm sure once they got that arrow out of her, they show the surgery and everything. You can go and look at that. I'm not sure. I know you can go to the Pasadena Humane Society website, or the PHS or something like that. I think you can see it there. So it's called. You can go to them. I guess it says there. You can go to at Pasadena Humane. Remember, there's an E on the end of Humane. So, or you go to their website, which is PasadenaHumaneSociety.org. PasadenaHumane.org. Which is up here. Might be backwards, but you can see the whole story. I think it's on YouTube. I was forwarded. My friend Emily has forwarded it to me. Maybe I can forward it, link it on here as well. So anyway, please don't forget to subscribe. Business as usual, right? Please subscribe, but don't forget, if you want to help these animals, you can look on. Sadly, if you go to things like Facebook, Craigslist, and you look up animals in need, you're gonna see a lot. There's animals that have been starved, that have been abused. There's bait dogs that are thrown in, so they can be torn up by other animals to teach those animals to fight. And that's, once again, that's a stupidity of people. Can you say people? I don't know if you can say people. Cockfighting, all this kind of terrible stuff. One person was telling me that the way that he keeps his pit bulls extra mean is he would put gunpowder in their milk, and it just ruins their stomach. It's them crazy. So you're not adopting a dog. You're buying yourself a machine, basically, to protect your interests. And what a coward are you? It's an animal. It's not a toy. It's not a guard device. Some of these animals do have jobs. They work. We have military working dogs. We have police dogs, and that kind of stuff. And they have a job, but they're treated humanely. So please, it makes me really sad. Make donations as you can. Maybe if you can't donate money, you can donate time. There's been many times in my life where, as poor as a church mouse, and I say, look, I can donate like $5 to this cause, and I'm going to put the $5 in. And I say, little thing, would you like to volunteer? And then next thing you know, I'm cleaning cages or going out onto little teams and soliciting donations at the grocery store, or I'm loading dog food into a truck. A lot of these big pet stores, Petco and PetSmart, they'll donate just trailers of food. It used to be that, I don't know if they do anymore, but Nutro used to say, like, I think it's once a year or twice a year, bring a truck and they'll fill it for you for free if you're a rescue. So a lot of times you might have access to a pickup truck, but you're going to go get the biggest U-Haul you can because you want that for the animals in need. So sorry to be preachy, but we do bad things as a society, and some of us try to do some good. We all do bad, I guess, but if we can do some good, and it's not that much money to help. If I give 20, you give 20, you give 20, it's kind of like I told I told two friends, and she told two friends, and blah blah blah, and, and we all have beautiful hair. Or I told a friend, she told a friend, I don't know. But anyway, so whatever that old commercial was. Please help, please help, please help, please help. Please subscribe to the channel for more information about this kind of stuff. I post this all the time. Please subscribe, please like. I need likes, I guess. I didn't really know I need likes that much. So I guess I need subscribers, people watching. I need likes, and I need people to share. But please share this one. Share the S out of this one. Share, so people know they can make a donation here. Make a donation. So, and people call this the Taj Mahal of shelters. This really is a beautiful shelter. It's been around for a long time. They've done a lot of stuff. Like right now I'm in the garage. When I was a kid, there wasn't this huge parking structure. They've done a lot of work. So if you see something where they need help. They need people to go down to Tijuana where they neuter the animals, and I heard it's pretty gory. One lady, all she did is they put these pieces of carpet, and when the dogs are in rehab, recovery, they do the surgery. They put them on these mats, and you just kind of pull from place to place, kind of like your tray when you're in the military, and they'd slop the food. You'd actually pull a bloody dog, and she said it's very, very traumatizing, and she said she would never do it again. And I think after that, she's done it 4 times. So, please help, and if you're that kind of person that would do that, get yourself some help. Go, dial 911 and say, look, I'm a piece of shit. Hi, my name is so and so. I'm a piece of shit. Oh, hi, so and so. We're all pieces of shit too. There's got to be a piece of shit group where everybody stands around in a circle and talks about what a piece of shit they are. It's not that we don't know. It's not. We're not telling you anything you don't know about yourself. You know you're a piece of shit if you do that kind of thing. So if you are a piece of shit, or if you know a piece of shit, maybe you're a mom and you go and you find, some animal parts, and that kid's a piece of shit, and it may turn out to be a murderer in the future. A lot of the serial killers, they said, the mom. I remember finding shoe boxes with string around it. I opened it up, and it was a squirrel that had been mutilated, and I just thought he said he found it, and he put it in a box, and then I found out again. Well, how many times do you really find a mutilated squirrel somewhere without you being the one doing it? So if you sense that someone is a piece of shit, there's help for them. Please 911, or go to law enforcement. You can call the police department, non-emergency, lines, and let's get them some help. Maybe they can turn out to not be a piece of shit. We either have to flush them, or we have to change them, or they have to change themselves. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Take care of them possums. You help me take care of them possums?